Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Doctor Stone Season 1, Episode 6. So, last time we had the ingenious plan revealed by Senju, who is, it's Ju, right? Not, it's Senku, I'm sorry. That was the other one I thought. My bad, Senku. Sorry. It's Taiju Senku. My bad, I merged the two. That's their ship name, apparently. Um, but yeah, so he kept a piece of stone behind his head this entire time, and then lured Sukasa to aim for the back of his neck. So well done. Very I can't believe he did that from literally like he must have had that like, oh, just in case I get into like something, you know? Cuz that was he would have had planned for that before even Sukasa was awakened, right? So, damn. Then we got some flashback on him, his dad helping him get some science equipment for him to continue on with his scientific stuff, selling his car in order to do so. What a nice man. Very very wholesome. And I mean, I didn't talk about it, but there's not a lot of anime dads that aren't like that are decent. And I mean, maybe we'll learn that there's aspects of them that aren't decent, you know? Maybe he sold his car, bought him all that equipment, and then ran away, you know? I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of anime dads that are just non-existent or bad people, and you know, at least so far that one seems like a pretty good one. So props to you, anime. You subverted the expectations of the audience. Anyways, I'm excited for this episode. We'll see what happens. I'm sure we're gonna have Senku awaken, because he never did wake up at the end of the last episode, right? They like poured that stuff on, and then we got the flashbacks, and then it ended, I believe. So let's get started and see it happen. All right, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. That countdown was all over the place. I apologize. I mean, it was a normal countdown, but just not speed-wise. Are we still in flashback? Hmm. Okay, get some rest. Damn. How happy he must have been. Taiju. Does he put... Oh. Is it... Oh. Okay. So he wasn't originally in that cave. I talked about being confused as to how he got in that cave. Just got dirt in his mouth. I guess he's right outside of it. I like the music. Lol. Oh my god. Yeah, I thought about it being other people. It didn't really feel like a virus, but I guess it could have been. The excitement of discovery. Hmm. Ah. Interesting. Okay, figured out there's another outside factor. Ah, conveniently a bat flies by. Okay, so does he just use this as a baseline theory? Thing is he hasn't like perfected it using like the alcohol and stuff yet, so ah, so some of the hair had it. But it shouldn't work right away with just the nitric acid, right? Hmm. Okay. Well, maybe because it already broke enough. I don't know. Yeah, because this probably doesn't work, right? Because this isn't how we saw him wake up. So instead, he drips him like under it and just lets it keep dripping on him. Oh my god, that face! Jesus. Yeah, it is weird that. Hmm. Is that why? Staying conscious? Oh, that's why he has it written on his shirt. Friggin' Einstein. Interesting. So not everyone stays conscious. Oh my god, that poor bird. Damn. That's how he wrote it on his shirt? I didn't realize it was blood. You crazy bastard. Hmm. We're back. Oh, cool. Oh. Wake up, you fool! There it is. The wateriness. The sun comes out at the perfect time, of course. Of course. Nope. They still haven't clicked. Oh, they're perfect for each other. $10 billion points. Nice. That was like half the episode to get to the opening. God damn. I'm really like wearing on these people. Senku, I was like, I liked him, but I was a little standoffish because of his like personality was almost like, I thought he was going to be different than how he was. I thought he was going to be this like friend that's an asshole to his friend, and he kind of is, but I think he's an asshole to his friend in the way that most guys are assholes to their friends, right? I mean, I'm the same way, right? Like, hell, I'll get on Discord with one of my friends that I've been friends with for so damn long, it's not even funny. And I'll just be like, sup, bitch ass, you know? Like, it's just one of those things that guys do. So, I mean, I'm sure girls do it too occasionally, but I know it's like, it's a trope of men, right? A stereotype that we're assholes to each other. But that's how we show our affection. But because of that, I was a little standoffish to him, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this guy, but he's pretty cool. He's also like got the two nations. Interesting. So they go their own way, maybe? Maybe Tsukasa like goes and starts his own group. Oh my god. Nice. Oh my god. I love little chibi. Pretty crazy. So it makes me think it was someone like doing an experiment, right? Like it was supposed to be something to help humanity or something. Dr. Stone. Alright. It has more of a meaning, maybe. Yep. That's what I'm saying. I imagine I was literally just saying that. It could have been someone working on a way to, like, heal people, right? Interesting. Did you get an idea? I'm gonna try to sew it back on. Oh, you don't get to hear it. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, so did he get an idea to save the people who are in pieces, maybe? I like his, like, the handkerchief look now, though. Two nations. Calling his an empire already. Okay, so they're both going, not just you three, huh? Oh my god. Just fucking next verse savages. I like how he just left the stick there. Alright. Going off in different directions. Yep. I could tell he said that with a smile on his face, even though... Damn. Oh. Oh no! He's gonna yell. You weren't supposed to raise your voice! At least he realized it. I thought he was just gonna. I thought they were just gonna forget that rule. Yeah. Come on, Senku, do it! Do it! I can't raise my arms that high anymore. I've been exercising, and one of my things is lifting weights, and one of them is I lift them up like that, and then I also shaved my head today, which involves holding my thing like above my head like this, and now my arms are like super sore between both those things today. Eggs Austing. Did we just get the mid card? We only have a couple minutes left in the episode, don't we? Yeah. I guess a few. Damn. One of the new people? The girl. Good, I don't have to kill her. Oh. Oh shit. Well, damn. I didn't think we were gonna get a fight. Ooh. What about you? Oh. Interesting. Damn. What? Are they not like... Oh, shit. Someone was revived a long time ago. I didn't even think about that! Fuck! Holy shit! Yo! Maybe someone that didn't get turned to stone at all! What? I need a prequel. Damn! Killing her with a tree? There's no way she's dying that quick. Well... he's not supposed to be here. What if Tsukasa sees him? It'll blow literally the entire plan. Oh shit. Is she luckily, like, in the ground enough for it not to crush? Keep your voice down! Alright. Oh. Wait. Oh, nice. Okay. I thought it was just gonna go right to credits. Magic black powder. Interesting. Oh my god, a whole pulley system! That's freaking awesome. Yep. Cool. Oh, I got chills from science, bitch! I love it. I love this fucking show. Get out of there. She is swooned. Awesome. I keep thinking it's gonna end. Mmm. Kohaku. Seems so. Now it's over. Okay. I like these little endings. Alright. Interesting. That is it, guys, for episode, what was it? 6? Right? Yeah, okay. That's the right episode, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. I don't know why. I don't know why it sounded like a lot of episodes. I think a lot of shows I'm only on the first couple episodes right now. So it's, like, throwing me off. But, I saw the next episode title just because I like watching their little sciencey thingies here at the end. And just to talk about it, because I saw it, and I want to let you guys know that I thought about it and talked about it, or like, so I talked about it. Basically, it said like where 2 million years have gone. I'm guessing it has to do with the fact that she doesn't know what like gunpowder is. She doesn't know what a lot of these things are, you know. So it's probably something like whoever she's the descendants of, right, must have at some point been a part of our world. So why didn't they pass that knowledge down, essentially, right? What's the reason? So where has those years gone is probably what it's about. But man, like, I just want to get right into talking about the fact that I didn't even consider that some of these people could be descendants of people that broke out a while ago. Like, nothing's to say that just because Senku broke out now... I have something in my eye, hold on. Well, I can keep talking, but... just because Senku broke out now, and then manipulated things so Taiju would break out too, doesn't mean that everyone broke out now, right? So... props to the show because, or maybe it's like a diss to me, but I didn't even consider that possibility that she could just be a descendant. But that it just really makes me wonder of like, was it someone else that was in stone that got out after like 1,000 years or something, or was it someone who originated all the way back to, you know, before the stone world happened? Like, I theorized that the stone world thing happened because of like a failed science experiment. What if the people working on it were like immune to it in some way, and then like survived it and realized like what they had done, but then just had kids and moved on past it, right? Which technically means that depending on how many naturally born people there are in this world, it's possible that the human race would have survived even if Senku and stuff like that never broke out and was never there to free people, is they would have eventually repopulated the earth over a long period of time, right? Which is crazy to think about, but man, I would love... I don't know if we're gonna get it, because it seems like Kohaku is lacking a lot of knowledge about the old world. It makes me wonder if like knowledge was lost to her heritage and everything too. Like, does she know who her like great grandmother was, or great great grandmother or something, you know? Like, is she aware of the story of all of this? And if not, then there might be, unless there's someone else alive that does know, we might have no, like, we may never figure it out. But I'd love to learn like where she descends from. Oh my god. Or like see like those people and them breaking out and surviving a little bit, and oh man, it's so exciting. But anyway, Earlier on in the episode, we had the explanation of E equals MC squared, which basically means you can't create matter from nothing or energy from nothing. And so he came to the conclusion that the reason why he broke out was because he stayed conscious the whole time, counting, while I guess everyone else goes into like a comatose like sleep maybe. But since he stayed conscious, his brain, in order to utilize the energy needed, because obviously he's not eating and stuff like that when he's like that, so it must be the stone that's keeping him like nourished for that extra brain power. Now it must be keeping other people nourished, because just because you're not using your brain doesn't mean you don't need food, right? But I imagine just because he was working harder to stay conscious, right? Like that's the whole thing about putting people in like medically induced comas, is because your body doesn't function as fully when you're like that, and it can help save you from issues that you're suffering from. Or at least that's one of the reasons, right? Um, so maybe that's just it. Where like maybe everyone will eventually break out, because maybe it is like, well, I guess it did take the bat dropping some nitric acid on him as well, right? So there was a bit of coincidence there. So it's not just like everyone's gonna break out eventually. It's possible, right? Like the ones that are still alive in there, even if they're in their coma, maybe it's still consuming the stone just very, very slowly. So maybe after 100,000 years, they'd break out naturally. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a very cool explanation, and it's one of those things where you always wonder what the explanation is going to be when a show tries to describe something to you, and you're like, I guess that makes sense, or is it like, oh wow, it's fully believable? And this one seems fully believable, like your brain does, like, even though it's not like a normal exercise where obviously if you like really push your body in like physical exercises, you're gonna get more hungry, and that's why people that are like bodybuilding and stuff still eat a lot, is because that energy that they're utilizing needs to be replenished and everything. But it is true, like, even if it's not to that same degree, the brain still utilizes that extra energy. So I totally believe the reasoning. And then I like the idea of the Dr. Stone show name, like, not just being about the soap square, like, as that joke that we had earlier on, but also potentially the stone being used to heal people. If they can figure out how to, like, reattach it to someone and then break it off again, if they can figure out how to use it for medical purposes, it could be pretty crazy. And I'm wondering, I mean, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Senku, But what a fantastic episode. Like, I also really liked the goodbye. Like, it's definitely such like a bro thing, right? Like, to just walk away. Like, obviously he came back and he like put his hand up and everything, but you know, that's the thing. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me being a guy, but I like appreciate those kind of relationships, because I feel that same way. Like, I feel like I can go like a year without talking to a friend and then meet back up with them and be like just like we were like in the past, right? Like a year prior. Whereas, I feel like there's other people that, might not be able to do that. They might get like angry about it or like feel different and stuff, but I don't know. So at least me personally, I feel like I connect on a level like that. Like, hell, I reunited with a friend I hadn't talked to in like 5 years not too long ago, and we just got talking just like we used to always be, right? So anyway, I really just want to learn more about Kohaku. It sounds like we might learn some stuff, well, or we're gonna question why, like, the lack of information maybe a lot in the next episode, seemingly, with the whole, where the 2 million years ago and all that. But I don't really have much more to say. It was interesting. Obviously, she was able to fight. She was young. She was able to fight. He didn't recognize her. He figured, if there was anyone this skilled, he would have recognized her. Well, it's because she was born, in this time period rather than 3,700 years ago. So that was interesting too from Tsukasa's standpoint. But it's also funny that he's like, no one this young could be this strong, and it's like, look at you, buddy. You're supposed to be like a high schooler too, yet you're like some fucking superhero or supervillain at this point. I don't know, but either way, you can just fight easy peasy, take no damage when people hit you. It's like you can punch things, you can punch a lion to death in a single hit. It's like I don't understand why he is so powerful unless there's like something more to it. But anyways, but yeah, good episode, loved it, can't wait for more. I've been really loving this show so much, especially now that we're moving a little bit away from the drama of like Tsukasa and everything. Like obviously it's still there, we still had like that be a big plot point of why the two boys separated and everything. I guess I also didn't really talk about the grueling task, but I don't really know what it is. I mean, unless it's just being a spy. Is being a spy away from like them like the grueling task? It might be. It might just be that, right? But maybe there's something else she's been tasked with, like while they're there, that she said is grueling, right? Because they kept it quiet from us when he whispered it to her, and it seemed like they were trying to keep it quiet from Taiju, but then told Taiju that you're gonna go be spies, which makes me think there's another thing there, right? But we'll see. Anyways, that is going to be it. Thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content. You can see 2 more episodes from this show on there, and early access to other shows as well, and Patreon shows too through the Patreon show tier, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much. Links are in the description, should be popping up on the screen. Check out my Twitter if you want to follow some just information about my channel and everything. I pop on there here and there. Good stuff. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.